Hi everyone, I'm Moran and here with me is Noam. So today we're going to teach you how to use the left sidebar of the course site. So first we have the About the Course part. It contains some points on why we should actually take the course. Down below we have the course self-management, which is a list of the officers that are actually students that volunteered to take some part for the course. On the right side, we have all the platforms which we'll be using during the course. For example, we have the Social Venture Cafe, which is a group on LinkedIn, the SV Course Manager, which is also a group on LinkedIn, and we have the Lesson Learned Journals, which we'll be getting to next. So the next part is the syllabus and credits. Here we have some good tips on how to read an article effectively, which we'll need it to the every week article reading part. Down here we have the accumulating credit table, which is a very important part because we can see dynamically how points we are accumulating each week. For every week we can accumulate maximum 2.5 points. So next we have the Lesson Learned Journal. Here I can find all the students' lesson learned assignments. Let's click, for example, on this one. That's mine. Now when it's open, I can reflect on it and I can read each slide and I can also comment. From now on, all the links will be referring to how to prepare for each session. So let's say I want to prepare for session number 6. I'm just going to click on it. And here I have everything I need. On the left side of the main frame, we have the before class activities. First we'll have the self-evaluation survey, which we'll need to fill in each week. Then we have the reading part. Usually it's an article we'll need to read for the next session. I'm just going to click on it. And then the article appears. It's highly recommended to print each article before class and bring it with us. So next we have the exploring part, which contains some links to useful information that can enrich our knowledge to the next session. Last is the preparing part, which is usually a task we'll need to perform in teams and present it on the next session. On the right side of the main frame, we have the during class activities, divided by its schedule. Down here, we have some reflections on the previous session. So that's all for video number 1. Hope you learned something and see you on the next one.